What's up guys, and welcome to this video tutorial on question 5 of the 2018 IEB exam. This is the paper 1 exam. So this question is basically on area and segments. So let's get into the question. Okay, so it says consider the diagram below. The shaded region has an area of 308 centimeters squared. Okay. By using the given area, show that theta satisfies the equation 162 theta minus 162 sine theta minus 308 equals 0. Okay, so first of all, what we want to try and do is understand the question. Okay, so we have this circle thing with a triangle that, okay, and we have the area. So this is the area that we have. Okay, but what do we know how to calculate? Okay, so we know how to calculate the area of a sector, which would be that whole region there, and we know how to calculate the area of a triangle, okay, which would be this region right here. So let's say area 1 is area of the sector, okay, and area 2 is area of the triangle. Okay, so if we minus these from each other, we would get this area right here, which is the area of this segment. Okay, let's call this sector. Okay, sector. So that's how we're going to go about getting this equation. Okay, so question 5. Okay, so question 5.1. So what we're going to say is the area of the segment is equal to the area of the sector minus the area of the triangle. Okay, so we already know the area of the segment, which was given as 308 centimeters squared, is equal to the area of our sector. Okay, we've been given the radius. The area of a sector is equal to a half times the radius times theta squared. So that's going to be a half times our radius is 18. Half r squared theta. So that's going to be 18 squared times theta minus the area of our triangle. Okay, but obviously the equation that we're used to is this half base times perpendicular height, or we can use the equation half r, so you can say half r, and then this height here, this perpendicular height here, is r sine theta. Okay, so we can say that that is going to be a half, so r squared sine theta. So the area of the triangle equals half r squared sine theta. So it's going to be a half r squared is 18 squared sine theta. Okay, now taking this 308 to the right hand side, we can say that 0 is equal to, here half times 18 squared is 162 theta minus 162 theta, okay, minus 308, which is what we wanted. So therefore 162 theta minus 162, that was sine theta, minus 308 equals 0. Therefore we have proven what we were looking for. That's exactly this equation right here. So we can do that. So that's the final answer, and we get ourselves 6 marks for that, which is quite generous. Okay. Then it says use Newton-Raphson's iteration to determine theta to 5 decimal places using initial approximation of 2 radians. You must state the iterative formula. Okay, so Newton-Raphson's method. Okay, so for Newton-Raphson's, let's go and get what we need. Okay, so the generic form of that equation is that, let's use f, and then we'll move to theta. So yeah, let's say f of theta at n plus 1 is equal to f at theta for our initial, guess, let's say, minus f of theta, sorry, that's theta naught, so that's the actual value of theta naught, over f of theta over f dash of theta, which is our derivative. Okay, so that's what Newton's-Raphson's method looks like. There we go, that looks better. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to get f of theta, which we already have. So f of theta we can say is equal to 162 theta minus 162 sine theta. Okay, f dash of theta is therefore equal to 162 using our chain rule, and the derivative of sine is cos, so 162 cos of theta. Okay, so therefore our final equation we can say is f of theta, theta to the n plus 1 equals theta at n minus f of theta, which is 162 theta minus 162 sine theta, divided by 162 minus 162 cos theta. Okay, so when the easiest way to do this is what we do is we put into our calculator, we say that answer equals our first guess, which was 2 radians per second, 2. Okay, and then what we do is we write this equation into our calculator, replacing theta with the answer. So into your calculator you need to put something that looks like this. So we would have answer minus 162 answer minus 162 sine of answer over 162 minus 162 cos of answer. Okay, and then what you do is you click the equals button a number of times, and you keep clicking the equals 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 until it eventually converges to 5 decimal places. So you know it's converged to 5 decimal places when the 5th decimal place doesn't change, and basically the answer we get is that theta is equal to 2,49984 to 5 decimal places, and that would be the final answer, and we get 8 marks for that. Okay, so not too difficult, quite an easy question, and we get quite a lot of marks, 14 in total. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. I hope this video was useful. Yeah.